家好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Hi everybody and welcome welcome
第98集。
Hey, I didn't even finish.
Oh.
Welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey podcast. As Yuda just said, we're on 98.
对啊，
就是98
集对
of the podcast. Amazing. And look, we got a bunch more new listeners.
哦，
什么意思？ Well, 我会告诉你。
是的，告诉我。
Okay, a couple of months ago, we had 6,000 listeners.
Wow.
This month, last month, we had 8,000.
Wow.
Bingo.
宾果
Okay.
Bingo.
Yeah, bingo. B-I-N-G or
B-I-N
G-O.
Go
Okay, never mind. So straight off the bat, I just want to say this episode of the well, that's not this episode of the podcast. Mandarin Monkey have partnered up with a online testing company called
OCT
OCT. Oral,
OCT 对不起，
好了吗？
好了，
I've got to do it. OCT, Oral Chinese Test.
是的，
And what they do is they use AI to test your Chinese ability. So you go online, you go to OCT, you click on the link basically in the podcast description or on our YouTube video description.
没错，
You go through to their website and you perform a test given to you by AI, and it basically gives you a report
对
on your tonality, how well you're doing, any issues that you may or may not have. But it also gives you, if you get through it, a certificate which is authorized by the Confucius Institute
好棒，
in 中国.
没错，
So it's an officially recognized certificate that you can go get jobs with and stuff.
听起来好棒哦。
So if you're interested, please click on the link below in the description.
好，
Secondly,
是的，
just want to say thank you very much to our patrons.
谢谢大家。
今天我们没有新的朋友。
没有，没有人找到我们，
Yeah.
还没。
No, Brett was our last one, which you said thank you last time, I think.
是，对啊。
This time, no new friends, but that's okay. I mean, we'll just go and cry a little bit in the corner. And then
但是
we'll
如
come
果
out of the corner.
但是如果我们在下个礼拜六以前，再有更多新朋友的话，我们要吃很多很多的口香糖哎。
对啊。
对啊，
Yeah, we did, and
把我们的嘴巴塞爆。
but this week we didn't. So we get it. It's peaks and troughs. Sometimes you get weeks where you get a bunch of people coming to support you or support the podcast or want to join a hangout or whatever.
对
And
啊
then some weeks you get quiet weeks, and that's cool.
没关系，
没事
我们会等你们的。
We'll wait for you. It's okay. And a lot of people are at home right now because of the corona, the COVID-19. So
武汉肺炎，
应该我们会有很多的新的朋友。And for the worst possible reasons, that's terrible that would happen. But also, it's good that we make new friends.
对啊，
So I just want to say thank you to the patrons. Also, we broke the 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! 谢谢你们。
谢谢大家，谢谢4000个你们。
Yeah, 4,000. We didn't do anything special for the 4,000. We will do something special for 5,000. I think that's a number, right? We did something special for 1,000 or 2,000, did we?
那我们跳舞。
Was it 2,000, 1,000?
3、2、2000。
I think it's 2,000. Yeah, we didn't do anything for 3. We didn't do anything for 4, so we have to do something for 5, right? 5 and 10.
好的，
Yeah. So thank you for all of those too. So to our listeners, thank you so much. To our subscribers, thank you so much.
是的，
To our patrons, thank you so
谢
much.
谢你们。
And OCT, if you're interested, click on the link below. That's me done. And that's that little section done. And that's it. Now, 下个主题，对不对？
下个主题。
And you have to excuse me. 因为今天早上我起来5点半我起来。
对啊，你好早起床哦。
Yeah.
但我比你更早，我1点起床，1点半起床，2点半起床。
Yeah, I know.
我起来了4次。
You had like broken sleep. 坏掉的睡觉吗？
很坏掉的睡觉，
I know you can't break sleep, not in 中文 anyway, but it'd be like restless sleep, right?
就是很不好的
很
不好的夜晚。
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bad night.
A bad night.
对啊。
Yeah. I had a different night. I didn't have broken sleep. I had 不好的肚子，所以我需要起来，然后去厕所 and just sit on the toilet for some time. 对啊，你的肚子。我不知道为什么，因为我知道 I think 我知道了。昨天我吃了
yogurt。
巧克力蛋糕。
巧克力蛋糕。
It could be the yogurt because it could have been the.
对啊，因为 yogurt 会。
I only licked the top. I didn't eat the whole yogurt.
但是你还是有吃一点点啊。
What Kyrie's?
对啊。
Yeah, there was only like half a spoon. I don't know.
不知道。
Anyway, so you're gonna have to excuse what a
头脑。Yeah, 我也是，因为我生病了。
对呀。
我上个礼拜，上一次星期一我们没有做podcast。我们有对，它会这样子。
Oh no！
对啊。
So it doesn't point at your mouth。
有一点点坏掉了。
Okay。
对，上一次我们没有做广播，就是因为我生病了，然后我整个就是头很胀，然后很不舒服。刚好是 after we finished hangout， 然后我就觉得整个就是人就是没有力气啊，然后很像 jelly 一样，所以我需要休息。所以那时候那一天我们就没有做 podcast。
Did you notice that you started getting sick after Carrie went back to school?
对耶。
So she went back to school, came home a few times.
对啊。
Because they carry it. They carry these issues. It might not be COVID-19. Hopefully it's not. But well, I mean, we self-isolate anyway. That's the thing. We self-isolate. That's the thing.
Self-isolate.
Self-isolate. Stay at home.
对啊。
Basically stay at home. And we've been staying at home for the last month, over a month now.
从新年。
Since New Year.
对啊。
No. Sorry, Chinese New Year. I thought you meant like
Chinese New Year.
I thought you meant in January. I was like,
不是。
Since
但是其实我们在 November 12月的时候，我们就已经告诉大家有 coronavirus 这个东西。
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
然后，但是我们不知道它会变得这么的严重。We didn't expect it go serious. 但是
No, it was like a little bit of news, wasn't it? It was like
对，一点点，对，就是一开始而已。但是在新年的时候，好像是初一吧，还是初二 ？The first and second of the New Year, Chinese New Year，大家就是开始说不要出去，不要出去。
Yeah.
然后从那个时候 ，since then 我们就没有出去了。
I mean, obviously we've had to go to the 超市 and stuff like that.
对。
And we've been to the 电影院 once.
但是没有人，几乎没有什么人，对啊。
I don't even know. I can't finish that sentence without being rude. No, you can't say that. This is all day. You can't say that.
W-A-T.
Yeah, but I was trying to think of something like twonk. That twerp guy who sat next to us.
他是特别的人啦，他有干嘛
You started speaking over there. Okay, so the PC, by the way, is just like it's on the other side of the room, and sometimes when we have meetings or there are lessons going on with our teacher or whatever, it pings. It goes pa-ding when there's an update, a notification. And Eula sometimes we forget to do it on mute, so Eula gets up and she started speaking over the other side of the room. If you heard that, I laughed because
很好笑啊
she wanted to say it so bad.
但是那个人很特别，他就是一个非常非常特别的人。在整个电影院没有10个人 ，not even 10 people，他就一定要坐在我们旁边。
对 ，just sit next to us.
为什么？黑人问号。
Just couldn't be bothered to argue with it.
对啊。
Just okay.
我们就自己换位置，对，就是这种，我们还是有遇到这种人，但是我们很安全。我觉得这是很，你觉得很没有安全感，是不是？
对 ，no. I just the time.
我已经习惯了 ，I'm used to it， 没有东西在我手上。
Oh, I know, because you're.
I broke it. 对啊。
You break most things you get, don't you?
Not you.
You didn't break me.
No.
Oh. I'm trying to think of an answer. No.
什么意思
No. You've been fine. Yeah, you've been fine. Oh, by the way, 我需要告诉他们的，今天我们没有茶，我们没有茶，这是不是姜茶，
我们在喝药，
就是药。So we just to let everyone know, and that we are fine.
对，我要。
Eula's obviously felt. She said that earlier. She felt her head was a bit heavy. She felt her body was aching a bit.
对啊。
Hasn't had a fever or coughing or sneezing or anything like that. Now, that's not to say that she doesn't have COVID-19. And I've recently I got a postnasal drip. I think it's a postnasal drip. It's like
postnatal.
Postnasal.
Nasal.
Also natal. I'm not having a baby.
Postnatal.
I've got postnatal depression, and I just had a baby, and I'm feeling sick. No, behind your nose, the sinus where it drips down the back of your throat, and it can cause a cough.
鼻涕倒流。
对。I started having that a couple of days ago, and I think 就是你的错。你给我。
又是我的错。
当然你给我。Or our children.
是 Kyrie 吧？
Yeah, but I mean, I'm closest to you. I mean, at night time, obviously, we sleep together, so. That's not a sex thing. That's a.
不是我的意思是，没有，我没有在讲 sex thing， 我没有在想，但是我是说，但是他们 Kyrie 跟 Mason 他们也在我旁边啊。
Yeah.
所以是他们给我，然后我给你啊，很棒。
Yeah, it's a big chain. It's a chain, right?
对啊。
But I mean, the thing, the thing. Look, I tell you one good thing about this whole situation, and we're going to talk about coronavirus today, and we're going to talk about COVID-19 because it's really prevalent now in the West. People listening to this who are based over there, it's now hitting your side of the world much more harshly than it was even just a few weeks ago. Italy a couple of weeks ago was doing this.
好可怕。
And now they're not. And it's because no country over there thus far has taken it very seriously. Now I can tell you one country that has taken it very seriously.
美国。
不是。Taiwan.
哦，对。
Now, this is where most of the time, this is where being over precautious really, really helps. Now, we've complained in the past on our Guambo a bunch of times about when you go to a Taiwanese doctor and they will generally tell you the worst possible thing that's going to happen. So we've been there before, like with our daughter, and she has a heart murmur. But before they even discovered she had a heart murmur, which, by the way, most of the time, heart murmurs, they grow out of them.
对，就是你长大之后就会不见。
Yeah, it will just improve as they grow up, and the heart grows, and then it stops, and she's fine. But before we found out that it was a heart murmur, it was a hole in the heart. It was something atrium. There's a hole in the atrium, which you could have a bypass or whatever, a heart surgery, and we were just shitting ourselves.
可是我记得医生是跟我们说好的和不好的，但是他是先说不好的 first。
Yeah, but you don't.
就是 first 是你的 Kyrie 的心有动，然后听起来就是 what like 什么？为什么心会有动呢？这是 impossible。他就告诉你说但是很严重的话 ，if it goes serious， 你可能会有心脏的问题，blah blah blah。
I don't even like talking about it now。
对，然后 then 他才会告诉你但是你知道他有可能会不见。对，但是他会先告诉你很不好的，然后再告诉你其实没事，没关系。
Yeah。
对啊。
But I've been to the doctors. Yeah, and it's the same thing. They tell you the worst possible. The thing is, like, there's a thing called bed manners, right? And bedside manner, and that's when you talk to it's how you interact with the patient, and you tell them about their condition, and you talk to them about how you're going to make them better. But you don't tell them how bad it could be. In that way, I mean, if it's going to get complicated, because this could get complicated, but we're going to do our best to make sure that you're comfortable and all these kind of things. And this is going to happen and this is going to happen. We're going to do this test and then this. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a way you phrase it instead of going,
positive is 很好.
Look, and there's a couple of things it can be. You could die. You don't start with that. Don't start with that. Even if the diagnosis is this is quite serious. Don't start with, look, I mean, you have pupil cancer and you're going to, you've got 2 weeks to live, probably. But it could be, you could just have a cramp. Wait a minute. What? Hold on. So I'm either going to die or I've got bum cramp. Which one is it?
你的例子好好笑。
对啊. And so now that's, and in all of those instances, I think that's where Taiwan is not fun. The 医生. They're not fun.
太认真了。
Because the manners, like the way they deliver news and things like that. Like the 地震 打针. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, I did it too early. The 打针. This is going to really hurt. Like 很痛，
真的很
痛。
深呼吸。
Like
好可怕哦。
Yeah.
对啊。
And even when I did my endoscopy, they were warning me beforehand that complications could happen, and also like even in John, when I was like coming to the bed and stuff, they said we're going to give you this thing, and you might still feel it, you might throw up, or you might take a while to wake up, and just worrying things and stuff like that. But actually, I can't remember how they injected me, didn't they?
你说在那个
Yeah, they gave me
胃
打针。
在打针的时候， 胃
麻醉剂 but it wasn't that. It was like 睡衣，不是睡衣， it was like pajamas. No, it was like 睡药 like
对，药，它就是打在那个管子里面
it,
they
like
inject it to the
IV thing.
对 in
Yeah.
IV 对啊。
Was it IV? Was it?
是啊
I
是
didn't
啊
even see it. I saw
有啦，他们有讲。
I saw them put it on a.
那时候你醉了，然后
Yeah.
你就问护士说：“你给我
because
你给我麻醉剂吗？”
对啊。
然后护士就告诉我，他告诉我
Yeah.
他说：“对对对，我打在这个里面那个针筒，点滴
IV
然后他说，然后你就说真的吗？我没有看到。你就很醉。
Well, one thing I wasn't sleeping very well because I had the endoscopy the next day, so I was obviously dancing
对啊
about the social
当然
and so I didn't get much sleep, so I was already tired, and then they gave me sleeping drugs, so that just went. I went bagong. Done.
Yeah.
But I didn't see them because they said roll over to your side, and then they put the IV in, so I didn't really notice it because I was too concentrating on the fact that the guy was,
他要把
戴他的口罩 and his clothes on. He's got this stick with a camera thing, doing this with gloves,
对啊
looking at me. I'm like, yeah.
不好
And
好可怕
then you feel the cold going up your arm.
对
it's
那
like
就是 IV 了
Okay, now it's coming, and then it sort of gets to here,
嗯
and then it's
醉
and you don't you?
对啊
I love that feeling though.
真的吗
Yeah,
很棒啊
she won. It's nice.
你
Don't you
喜
think? When you had your eyes in England, was it the same?
那个就是他们送我那时候我有 carry 的时候，我要升 carry，然后很痛很痛，然后那时候他们给我一个
Oh, the
那叫什么？
how shower. It's
对你说什么 funny air 还是什么
laughing
gas
yeah.
对，然后其实也没有，其实它不会让你觉得很好笑或是很有趣，但是它就是会让你好像就是飘飘的，好像你就飞到了天上的感觉。Like you fly into the sky， 然后让你觉得
you stop worrying about
对
whatever it is. Yeah.
对对对，就是那种感觉。
Yeah.
但是它让我会有晕晕的，I feel dizzy， 这感觉好像是你喝醉的。
Just wait. I mean, it's obvious. I think why because you're breathing in the gas. You're not breathing in the oxygen. So you're going to feel dizzy because you're getting not as much, and you have it in your mouth permanently, don't you?
对啊，对啊，
I did a few of it.
有
I did some of it
你
too.
好像有
Yeah.
对啊，
That's-
你就很
that was
好
something.
奇，不知道为什么，你就
I
很
was just
想
kind
要
of。curious. I wanted to try some.
但是那个时候你想要试试看
Yeah.
你应该要照顾我才对啊，你为什么要去试试看？
Yeah.
因为你会睡着啊。Anyway，
Oh,
很好笑。
I stayed with you still.
对，我就一直，
Yeah.
然后我就很想要赶快，就是感觉不要那么痛。
But then you had the injection, right? So the epidural. Then you say that felt. I know we talked about this before. But did you feel the cold?
没有。
No, because
在
you
台
wouldn't
湾
because you
有。
it goes up your spine. It doesn't go.
那他们给我那个 numb
Yeah, into your
injection，
back,
对
yeah.
然后他们是先把我的背弄到没有感觉之后，才把针刺进我的 spine， 真没有感觉啊。在英国没
Taiwan,
有，在台湾痛死了。
Did they not give you a
好痛。
麻醉剂？
忘记了。
Well, did it feel like they did?
应该是有一定要，因为太痛了。
Just not enough.
对，应该是不够。对啊，可能英国给我很多吧。
Yeah, I mean, you were bent over like this, and
对啊。
I was rubbing your back and whatever. And they just
对。
kind of, but you didn't even go or anything. You just went,
没有，我那时候其实很紧张，因为我知道你要把针放进你的脊椎， 的 spine 是很痛的一件事情。但是我那时候非常的紧张，我就一直觉得他们要给我了吗？好紧张哦。然后突然他们就说好了。没有感觉耶，对啊，而且他们会一直跟我聊天。
Because I think you were expecting that because you heard all the stories. You were expecting, oh my god, it's going to really hurt in a minute. It's going to really hurt in a minute.
对啊，没了这样子，对。
And then you lay down and
对，然后就开始
crazy things happened.
他们就开始
a little person came out.
对啊。
Anyway, let's carry on with COVID-19, shall we? So I don't know what time. I didn't even record. Do you know what? I think it was Sanma. I think it was 33. 20. We've done 20 minutes.
20分钟.
So at 10 past 10.
对.
Will be. No, 20 past.
对.
Okay. All right, cool. So that gives us a bit of time. Now, I want to update on a couple of things, and I do have some 不好的 news.
不好的消息.
Yeah. The first is this. Oh no. I'm going to tell you this because. Oh yeah, so we're drinking lemsip, by the way, just to go back to what we started saying.
我们喝药的.
Yeah, this is lemsip. We're probably going to go to the doctors to just test whether we have COVID-19.
真的吗？是真的吗？
Maybe because
你想要？
Yeah, 我会告诉你为什么，因为我看这个很有意思的文件吗？就是article.
对
yeah. 文章 sorry 不好意思 so 文件是 document isn't it?
对
yeah 文件 and 文章
文章
看那个很有意思的 what really itchy
好痒
I started and I thought oh wow it's still really itchy I've got to keep going that said that it was an interesting article because it was written by an Italian
是
and 现在他们有15,000 infected now as of a few hours ago 15,000 and it's obviously getting really really bad it's getting really really bad because they were not ready for it right
对
and he wrote the article and said you know he said to us now even 2 weeks later it's funny to see Americans and British he referred to the British and Americans specifically
为什么
who are acting like this is just a flu
对
and he said we were like that 2 weeks ago we were like that and we in fact encouraged people to continue tourism keep traveling keep mixing keep doing what you're going to keep going to your family reunions and your you know your cinema visits and your public places
出去玩没事
没关系 this will pass
没关系
and now he said in his words we're drowning we are drowning in the amount of sick people and they cannot stop it right and he said it's funny not funny like how it's not funny like interesting funny to look at the situation from him being in Italy now looking at England and the US thinking you're going to get it too like you're just about to experience what's happening to us which is awful
这个也是一个事实啊因为为什么台湾会这么的 serious 一开始1月的时候我们的学校其实就说不要去上课了你的学校也说不要上课那时候然后那时候其实我们都觉得没有什么或者是其他国家也就觉得没有什么但是台湾就是非常的 like we're ready for this 就是
That's why
大家都会开始买口罩然后买酒精 alcohol 然后开始就是在家不要出去也是因为我们经历过 we have experienced SARS which died many people it killed many people 这是让我们台湾会知道说只要有一个 virus in this world and 很多人死掉的话我们一定要很认真的看待 we need to take it seriously it's not joking
SARS was one of them
对
okay you know in contrast to that SARS was experienced in this side of the world obviously but it was experienced worldwide but mostly in this part of the world
对
in this part of the world there's also another one called MERS which was in the Middle East I think that area which hit them pretty hard same it was a coronavirus called MERS
对啊
but the West hasn't really
对啊
had
因为
those
他们会觉得中国台湾太远了
but you I mean I think I guess some of that is that you have to consider where the origin of some of these diseases is from like and a lot of them jump from wild animals and then eating of wild animals
对啊
and obviously in China they do a lot of that and in various other countries they do a lot of that but in the West we don't tend to eat lots of I mean we eat deer but there's and there are diseases that are that you can get from those.
Yeah.
You obviously eat farm-bred cows, and there were like mad cow's disease and stuff that you could get and this kind of stuff. But this is where Taiwan has done so well in that instance.
谢谢。
Oh, you're welcome. 不是你。Nothing, do you know what I mean? Nothing Britain does is anything to do with me.
我觉得其实那时候 SARS 没有传到 the West 这么严重，是因为 the immigration wasn't popular。大家还没有到， 大家还没有就是到比如说英国、美国、意大利的 European countries 工作这么多，但是现在的 technique 的 information 已经非常的旺盛，非常的发达了，所以大家只要是在 Asian country 大家都会想要往美国、英国去，他们想要去工作啊，他们要去读书啊，所以为什么突然间中国这个病毒会传到 to the West 是因为这个 the immigration
Of course it will. Yeah.
太多了
Yeah.
几乎在 the first case in different country 都是中国人
Yeah.
都是他们在中国工作，或者是他们从新年他们要回去工作，他们要回去他们自己的公司或是工作的地方，才会有的 first case， 然后开始大家就 spread out。
But let me tell you
就开始
I want to tell you a couple of things, and I want to say this is, I think this is really important to the listeners as well. I go on Facebook very occasionally. I post obviously our podcast Guambo on Facebook and that kind of stuff, but I find Facebook to be awfully toxic, a cancerous place. Full of like misinformed people who there are a lot of very hateful keyboard warriors, you know, like strong guys behind the keyboard. No, you're a dick. Those guys. But I want to say this. The rise of COVID-19 has spouted a lot of anti-Chinese racism, and I don't like it. It's a really terrible human thing to do, to blame a race for any of this kind of thing. And this kind of thing, especially like a coronavirus, could have originated from anywhere. It just so happens that it originated from a specific place in China. That doesn't mean that all Chinese people are to blame for a coronavirus. It just happened. This is a situation that all humans have to get together in every country and try and help everyone. Because otherwise, you know, a lot of people are going to die. And it doesn't matter what where you're from or who you are. Do you know what I mean?
对啊，我觉得合作比较重要 cooperation， 但是不要去觉得说哦，你是中国人，你一定有病。我觉得这是很 racist 很种族歧视的一个行为。像之前就有新闻就说，好像在伦敦吧，有一个 Asian race 的男生吗？还是女生？我忘记了。然后是男生，他就戴着口罩而已哦，他只是想要prevent from the virus， 所以他戴口罩，他就不想要生病，然后结果就被打。因为他们就觉得说你是中国人，你就是有那个脸，中国脸 ，maybe 他是中国人 ，maybe 他是台湾人 ，maybe 他是 Asian
日本人，
对，不知道哪里人，但是他只是戴着口罩，他想要保护自己。He just wants to protect himself.
It's fear and stupidity.
对啊。
Yeah, and I want to tell you this, and shutting down, and not a lot of people. I mean, I've listened to a couple of things, and one thing I will say that was quite impressive to hear was Joe Rogan's podcast with the virus expert. Just in the last few days, Joe Rogan has got the most downloaded podcast in the world. You know, there's some ridiculous number, like 5 million a month or some crazy amount of people. And he kept reading things on Facebook and Instagram that people said, oh, masks don't work, or, you know, this and that, and this happens, and you know, Chinese people are to blame. And then other people who said something else. And he thought, I don't believe any of this. I need to get an expert. So he got an expert, and the expert started explaining what the real facts. And it's the first time I've ever heard the real thing about it. And it's nothing to do with race.
Yeah, 当然这是病毒啊，病毒又不知道什么是什么。
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Viruses don't give a shit where you're from.
对啊
You know, as it's very much proven now. But
你只要是人，我就吃你。
对 but also, exactly. But also the Chinese government, because the Chinese government shut Wuhan down, the whole area, they locked it off. Well, and I know 80,000 people currently have it, but if you see the new current cases, they get about 20 a day.
对，已经开始慢慢的减少了。
对 whereas in comparison, other countries maybe get 1,000 a day.
对啊
And it will happen to everyone else, other countries. It'll equalize out, but they've controlled it. And apparently, in doing that, them locking down Wuhan prevented 80% of the virus spreading. If they didn't lock it down as quickly as they did, the whole world would be fooked.
对啊
Because so many people will be traveling, right?
对啊
So I just want to put that out there that there's no point in pointing and blaming. The fight now is to prevent the virus. You need to self-isolate,
对
stay at home.
对，你要先保护好自己，你才可以保护别人。
对 and if you 如果你需要去外面，你需要戴你的口罩。
对
and wash your hands.
对，千万不要觉得口罩没有用，还是有很多人会觉得啊，戴口罩没用啊，你还是会得啊。If the virus want to attack you, you will still be attacked. 但是我觉得至少 at least 它可以让你，就是还是可以让你的病菌的 germ from you 不要出去。我觉得还是有一点点用，不要完全说 it's 0% useless。就是很多人还是觉得啊，戴口罩没用，戴口罩 stupid， 戴口罩的人很
Yeah,
就是 silly 怎样的。
我会告诉你的大人，他告诉我的病毒大人，告诉我，他说，如果你需要，wearing a mask, wearing a surgical mask will help you not give it to other people.
对。
And wearing an N95 mask is very good for preventing both ways, giving it or taking it. But he did also say, obviously washing your hands is also good. Staying clean, don't touch your face, all this kind of stuff. But also he did say that washing your hands, wearing a mask is fine, but it ultimately the virus is airborne. So if you're standing next to someone who's breathing it, the chances are it's going to get on something somewhere and you're going to accidentally or you're going to breathe it. The best possible thing, and I know it's impossible for some people, 因为你有工作，你需要赚钱。
对啊，还有小孩子要上学。
Yeah, you have kids, you got a job, you got to do some stuff. But the best possible thing to do to avoid the virus is stay at home and work from home. And now, if you look online, the largest, the biggest experiment from all these companies now that has ever taken place is happening right now, where people are working from home. Like,
对啊，大家现在都在家工作。
just stay at home.
对。
And all these countries are slowly coming around to it. And the UK just said, UK haven't banned people yet, by the way.
还没，他们学校还是去上课。
Yeah, you know, our friends in the States, you know, from our hangoutiers and stuff, they're telling us that some of their states and cities are closing schools down and you know, working from home and this kind of stuff, which is great.
对啊。
It might be late, might be too late to do that.
但是永远没有晚的事情。No matter how late you do it, at least you do it. 我觉得这是很棒的。
England's not.
对啊。
UK's not. They said so far what they're saying is we're going to do the right thing at the right time. If we close things too quickly, it's going to. The problem that we've talked about before is is childcare and workers. It's a vicious circle. So if these countries tell everybody to stay at home now, that means parents have to find people to look after their children at home, which costs them money. You can't do it.
不行啊，因为大家都要在家工作。
对 but then if you send your kids to school, they're also going to mix with lots of people who also have it. And kids sometimes or most of the time now with COVID-19, they don't show symptoms. They're fine with the virus, but they bring it home to their parents who, you know, if you smoke or you have asthma or you have some kind of medical condition, you got a problem. It's tough. I get it. It's tough. And England is saying if you have any flu-like symptoms, a cough or a cold or a fever or anything like that, even mild, stay at home for 7 days.
对，自我隔离。
Yeah. Stay at home 7 days. Self-isolate. And then, but they haven't banned schools. They're not closing schools or anything yet. But they will. They will. I mean,
有一天会啦。
I mean, I'll tell you. So as of now, look at this. Look at this information.
看不懂。
我有很多的 I know 我会告诉你。So I was going to say, yeah, the UK has a 7 days stay at home if you've got cold symptoms.
可是我记得好像是14天呢，在台湾的话，你是要自己隔离14天。
They said 10 to 14 days, isn't they? 2 weeks.
对啊，我觉得还是两个礼拜会比较好，我觉得啦。
Yeah, I think 2 weeks is safe, right?
对，比较安全。
Yeah, but
7
7
天还
days.
不够。
I think I guess 7 days is to minimize the amount of time you spend off work, because if you don't work, you don't get paid. If you don't get paid, you can't pay your mortgage. If you can't pay your mortgage, the bank. Can you imagine people who don't go to work for 2 weeks, and now they get half pay? You can't pay your mortgage, so all the banks. So they tell the bank, well, I couldn't pay I couldn't go to work because of the virus. So the bank say, oh no, we still want the money.
所以这也是其中一个新闻啊。This is also one of the news， 就是这个 virus 已经严重的 attack our financial
the economy as well.
对啊。
Oh, it's smashing it.
对啊。
Amazingly, it's
在台湾
smashing it.
很多的，比如说 like children at play area， 他们现在也就没有。他们一般都是晚上10点才会关门，但是现在到6点吧，晚上6点他们就关门，很多餐厅也都没有做啦，或者是发廊，或者是很多 like snack coffee place 也都没有了。像我们上一次要去找个什么 massage， 然后还有 cafe， 他们都没有开店了。
Yeah, I know.
所以这个对我的商业 business 就是一个很大的影响。
对啊， and there's only 49 cases in Taiwan.
对啊
49. So, and they still close everything. It's crazy. So you can imagine what's going to happen in big, like wealthy, like America country, countries, UK, what's going to happen to the economy. And there's such a vicious, we're directly affected by this. So people who are, the US banned, I read this morning, the US banned flights from Europe to the States, which means Americans who are in Europe at that time, who wanted to come home,
不行
couldn't come. And they tried. Some of them have paid up to $20,000 to get a flight home. It's,
对啊，
or you just have to stay in. But that causes so many other issues. Your visa, I said to you today, there is we applied for Yuda's visa as Neiman's Da 3 weeks ago.
对 3个礼拜以前
3 weeks ago, there is absolutely no way they give you your visa.
我觉得希望，因为现在你还是可以飞去英国啊。
There is not a chance in blue hell
他们会说
I am going to get on a plane to England.
对
with you and the children. Not a chance.
我觉得他们不应该 they shouldn't give me visa right now.
They won't. They absolutely will not.
我不知道。
No, the prime minister, the leader of the country has.
但是他需要 shut down the whole England, 所以他们才不会。
They will, because it's going to get worse. Like just saying Britain's measures so far have said, if you feel you got a cold, stay indoors. Will people do that? Nah.
会，但是不是全部的人。
Yeah, a couple will.
不会 100%。
The people who can maybe work from home will, but the other people who cannot work from home,
他们还是会出去啊。
Nurses.
对啊，他们要照顾病人。
Or people who have to go to work, like policemen. Public servants, they have to, like, critical personnel, they have to go to work. Maybe they've got a little bit of a sniffle. They don't know that they've just killed 2 old people on the train as they're going to work. So you think about that. You like being selfish aside, if you have like a sniffle or you have a coronavirus and you've been diagnosed, but you have to go to work, and you go past, you're not wearing a mask, and you walk past 2 people on priority seats in the train,
他们就得到了。
you've just maybe killed them.
对啊
You just killed 2 people and you didn't even know it. Like, how awful, how crazy is that? Like, anyway, sorry, that was deep. Tom
很 deep.
No, just because it's an amazing 状况 to be in right now. And I feel it's like we've lived through a couple of interesting times. Like we've had, like, 9/11 in our lifetime, like the terrorist attacks. Then we had, like, the Middle East battle, the wars in the Middle East and ISIS and stuff like that. Those kind of awful times, and planes getting shot down and crashing. And now we've got this pandemic, like this awful 病毒。
而且你又不知道什么时候会停。
Yeah.
对啊
and it's
没办法知道。
I mean, this is a kind of time that's going to be reflected on by, hopefully, our children, if we're still alive, in 20 years' time, and go, it'd be like SARS, but way worse. It's because it's worse than way worse than SARS right now. And our kids would go, oh, what was that like? And we were like, oh, it was very, everyone was buying masks. And for some reason, loads of people were buying like 卫生纸。
然后你没有去学校啊？
卫生纸。
对，在美国，
Yeah, they're buying,
英国
panic buying toilet paper.
好好笑哦，这是笑话在网络上的笑话。大家都在买卫生纸，不知道为什么要买卫生纸？没有人买口罩，但是大家都在买卫生纸。
The essentials, like I don't know.
对啊，因为可能卫生纸真的很重要啦，但是有点夸张 ，it's a bit overreacted. On 卫生纸
it is a bit, and you know, but interesting. The thing is, like, there's a huge. It's so selfish to do stuff like that, but like, it's we don't have the ability to make that many. Like manufacturers of like masks, for example, they only have the machines to build a certain number of masks. They don't have more machines they can't just click a button and speed up making of masks. They can only make and they're making the maximum because they want to make money. They're business, right? They're making the maximum amount of masks and 卫生纸 toilet paper as they possibly can. You have to build more machines to make the paper, and to build the machines, it takes a lot of. It's not easy. This has a big cycle. It's super interesting.
Well, 现在在台湾，我们好像在1月还是2月的时候，我们国家买了 double amount of the machine 机器做那个口罩。这是为什么我们现在有口罩。
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
but double amount.
But also, we had an interesting. There was quite a quick. There was the panic. I think was probably for about
2个月。
Yeah, no.
1个月。你说口罩的 panic?
Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to say my point is slightly different. It is that the panic. I think we mentioned it on the Guambo a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago, whatever it was, when people were panic buying 口罩。
对啊。
But then also then the next podcast or a few later, we said, oh, the government have put a thing in place where you can only get 2 masks per 健保卡。
就是你现在拿你的健保卡，1个礼拜只可以拿到大人的3个，小孩5个。
3, okay, yeah.
1个礼拜。
So 3 for parents and 5 for kids.
对啊，1个礼拜 a week.
My point is the government put a measure in place to deal with the panic.
对啊。
Do you think there's a measure in place for toilet paper panic?
没有。也没有。之前在台湾也有toilet paper panic， 不知道为什么我忘记了。
We didn't have a toilet. Oh.
有，大家全部去 Costco 买所有的卫生纸，然后我们去家乐福还有全联都没有卫生纸。我忘记是什么嘞。
I don't really know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it was only...
你还记得吗？
Yeah, but it wasn't for. It was only for a few days, and then now it's back.
对啊，为什么
everything's fine again now? Could really just
卫生纸
very well. It's obviously not 拉肚子 is it?
不是，但是我记得有前一阵子 like for no reason， 大家有卫生纸 panic。
我想人应该人想我们会 be stuck at home. Like for a long time, I think the general.
然后他们没有办法洗屁股。
We like this disease is going to get really bad. We're all going to be stuck at home, and we have to stay at home, so we need stuff to wipe our bums.
对啊。
Or blow our noses.
那如果你去买那个可以帮你洗屁股的马桶嘞？The bum washing toilet. 对啊。
bidet, yeah.
这样子就不需要买那么多卫生纸啦。
I really want a bidet.
Bidet.
A bidet, yeah.
什么是 bidet？ 那个马桶吗
？You know, yeah, well, it's not. It's just 不是马桶，是
洗屁股的马桶。
Yeah, you 洗屁股。
你明就是一个管子，然后这样。
Yeah, it's like it's either there's two. I've seen 2 versions of it. One of them is just like a fountain. It's got like a plug hole, and then one's like a fountain that
像水龙头
shoots straight up your bum bum.
对。你是说水龙头吗？就是你可以拿的那一种。
Yeah, the second one is like a hose.
对。
Like that you manually do. And you just basically wash your bum with water. And then it kind of rinses down the sink. It's actually really good. It's probably a better way to do it.
那你也可以就是大便尿尿之后，你就去 shower room 然后洗掉就好了。这样就不用卫生纸啦。
Yeah, you could do that, right? I think in the worst case you could do that, couldn't you? You could go in the shower. But anyway. So listen, it's serious. I want to tell you something. I'm going to update some other things. Also, UK News has reported that there could be 10,000 currently infected in the UK. They don't know it. 10,000 is their estimate. The government said, I think.
我觉得我很开心的是，我至少英国现在已经知道这是很严重的了。 Now England is taking serious.
Now they're starting to.
对啊
yes,
我觉得这是很好的开始。
The Prime Minister said this morning, and I repeat, well, he said this, but then he also said,
他每次都要先
yeah, because he's so traditionally British.
真的
And so this kind of in England we're going to definitely
好烦哦
do
你
that in this, and that is what we're going to do. You just imagine that if he gets hit, if he gets slapped, he makes that noise. You know what I mean? Anyway, he said that
好可怕的话
this is going to get worse. And I'm going to be honest with you, there are going to be many people who lose people who are close to them.
对啊 You might lose your loved ones.
Who
好可怕
early. You're going to lose your loved ones, and we have to deal with that. And we're doing all we can to. The thing is, like, no one's. I don't think panic is an interesting word. Let's talk about it. Okay? Let's get into it.
你要聊聊 panic 恐慌
Panic, right? So like panic buying. Panic buying 卫生纸 okay?
卫生纸荒
Panic, like, so people think, government, I think generally people think that if you tell the people stuff, they will panic, right? And run around
是
and burn things, but there are no riots.
没有什么
Riot, the people aren't running around in the street attacking each other and shooting people and burning houses and destroying cars because of a virus, are they? Like, no one's panicking and
没有
killing people. If you tell people this is coming, it's bad, and we really need to do something about it now. People won't go out and riot and like kill each other and get together in big gangs. And
为什么要
yeah, no, that's my point, right? But the general consensus is that if you tell people the truth, they will go crazy.
对啊，但是你身为政府 to be a government， 你告诉大家以外 other than that， 你需要告诉大家要做什么啊？你不能说这个很糟糕，很多人可能会死掉 ，that's it。And you end the conversation. 你要告诉我们要做什么啊 ，right？ 就是像台湾他们
A lot of you are going to die. Okay, thank you very much.
对啊，这是什么意思？就是你要告诉大家我们现在要做什么，我们政府会给你们什么规则，比如说像台湾，我们一个人一个星期给你几个口罩，然后你待在家不要动。如果你生病的话，你要告诉大家要做什么，不是告诉大家这个很严重 ，it's gonna be terrible. That's it. 就是没有办法，就是没有解决问题啊。
I don't even want, from my perspective, I don't even want them to tell me what to do, because I think telling me what to do is kind of common sense in a way. Like if there's a virus going around, don't be near people. That's the best advice you can be, right? It's just don't be near people. What I want to know is, what are they going to do about it?
对啊，对，我的意思是就是这样啊。
Yeah, so
他们要告诉我们他们现在在做什么，
so
解决问题。
We are, we have got 10,000 new nurses working. We've got overtime doctors working all the time. We've got quarantine centers at this place, this place. If you have symptoms, go here and we'll help you here. And we're working on a vaccine, and we've oh, there's some news, by the way. Side news: I read this morning that Canada, in a place called Canada,
加拿大
in a place called Canada,
加拿大
yeah, it's Canada, 国家. They have found a vaccine for COVID-19.
真的吗？
That they're currently
这
testing.
是谣言吗？ Is it rumor？
No,
是真的吗？
The agenda in Canada, they have found a vaccine, but they're currently in testing stages.
Oh.
So they're testing. It's not going to be anytime soon. Vaccines don't just happen. Also,
对啊
even when you found a cure, you then have to make it.
对啊
A lot of it. And
给所有人
and bastards
他们会卖很贵
no, because like the government will give the people because what's the point in charging money for a disease that can kill people? Because if you don't have a population,
对啊，这就没有一个
Then
没有国家了
you don't have a country or a
对啊
government. So
对啊
if you kill everybody, they'll give it for free. My point is this: bastards with the ability to make the vaccine, big pharmaceutical companies, they will charge money for it.
Charge government
Yeah.
对啊，这是我的意思
as
啊
much as possible.
对啊，这是我的意思啊，就是他们会把它卖得很贵啊。
Yeah.
他会卖给国家，卖给中国，卖给台湾，卖给日本 blah 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 国家很贵啊。
Yeah, but they won't charge less.
不会啊，
they won't charge the cost of making it. They'll charge the cost plus profit.
对啊。但是这就是 like 政府他们需要去解决的问题，不是吗？他们要去告诉他们说你不能这样做啊。但是这是我不知道。
There's always someone making money somewhere out of this.
对，就是钱嘛，钱就是一个让大家会打架的一个东西。
对啊。Now, great time to buy stocks.
股票吗？真的吗？
Great time because stocks going bang because all the businesses are no one's earning money. I'll give you a great example. Disney. Their stocks have dropped 35% because they've shut all the parks. You can't go to Universal Studios or Disney or those kind of big parks. They just shut the park, so their stock's gone. Great time to buy stocks, guys. You're going to buy Disney stocks. Buy up. Buy now because this is the time. Amazon stock will go up.
对，线上 online shopping.
Everyone's at home. Shopping at home.
对啊。
So this is, bingo for some businesses.
那有人可以买我们吗？
Woman, can they buy us?
对啊。
Who? Amazon?
那就是他们买我们。
我
们的股票。
Maybe.
我们有吗？不知道。还好吗？
Don't know. I will see. Okay. Italy.
意大利。
很有意思的 information. Coronavirus patients who the authorities know that they have the coronavirus. If they do not self-isolate, if they do not stay at home, they will be charged by the police with negligent manslaughter, which means murder, accidental murder. If you do not stay at home, you will be charged with accidental murder.
Yeah.
So
这是很
for the reason I mentioned earlier, right?
对啊。
You're killing people, you don't even know it.
对啊，很合理。
Yeah. So if you are caught, if you are known to be a coronavirus patient and you've been sent home and the doctor said, okay, go, you've got the coronavirus, stay at home,
对，你要在
do
家。
not go out and see them. If you go out back to work or something and someone reports you, you're going to prison for murder.
我觉得很合理，因为
negligent manslaughter.
在台湾他们还是叫你要付钱。然后就解决问题了。
就是
这个不会解决任何问题，因为大家就觉得 OK 我有钱我就可以出去了，right？ 我只要我出去，我有病，然后我出去，然后我给政府钱，然后没事。
对啊。
我觉得这是一个，它是一个很不好的，它会变成一个不好的循环。因为大家会觉得钱可以解决，但是我觉得意大利做这个事情很好。因为是真的啊。你如果出去的话，你会杀人欸。
Yeah, this is the problem. And I think a lot of countries will do this because you have to think about selfish people. The only way, how do you control selfish people? Or I say selfish, but or people who just, there's no reason, if you know you've got COVID-19, what are you, even if you have to go to work, what are you doing,
告诉你的老板啊。对啊，你是不是告诉我在日本有一个男人，有一个男的，他生病，他有 coronavirus 肺炎，然后结果他说我要给大家，我要出去，然后我要给大家，我要让大家都都生病。
There was a guy in Japan who was tested and came up and positive for the COVID-19.
对啊
And he went to a bar that night, and he was telling everybody he was positive. And that he was going to give it to everybody.
对啊
I'm going to give it to everybody. So then he went on to a club or something like that. And
这就是自私，这是自私。
Yeah, selfish. Yeah, it is. But look, I'm pretty sure of this. If you have to go to work, right, and you have the coronavirus, and you tell your boss, I've got the coronavirus.
我觉得他会说，那你回家吧。
You have to go. You have to come to work.
No.
I'm pretty sure you can sue him. You can sue them.
可以。在这个 stage 可以啊，而且我不觉得有一个老板会这么笨，然后还叫你来上班。
对啊，
因为这个老板他也可能会生病。他也可能会有 coronavirus.
And this is the thing, right? That's what I'm saying about your visa as well. If the government come back, they won't. But if they came back and said, "Oh yeah, no, it's been granted," we would just say no.
不要。
Well, no, of course, because you say, well,
当然
don't be silly. We're not going to get on a plane now, are we? That's the most stupid thing. You could fly to Europe
不要
on a plane from Asia
现在台湾很安全。
You're mental. What? Of course not. I mean, I'm pretty sure the plane would be empty. Airline companies, they must be.
对，他们损失了很多钱。
Great time to buy stocks. 所以啊，
好的。
Okay, Disney stock is down 35. I've talked about that. The Disney parks are closed. Okay, now here comes the bad news. That was obviously all bad news. But here comes even the worst news for us. 你知道我们要去看安静的地方。
境界。
你知道吗？Quiet Place 2?
对啊。
不可以。
哦，
为什么？
电影院。
Because they've delayed it. They've delayed because of the virus. They've stopped it coming out.
哦，真的吗？
Until unknown time.
哦，对啊，因为他如果 release， 他们也没有人会去看啊。
Yeah, that's why.
对啊。
They're not releasing it. Another one, Peter Rabbit. 你知道他吗？
哦，我知道，彼得兔。
Currently until August.
Oh, okay.
It was coming out this month, I think, but it's going to be delayed until August. James Bond, the film, released in April. It's now delayed until November.
Wow, okay. 每一个人的时间都不一样哎。彼得兔说8月 ，James Bond 是11月哦。
It was supposed to be released in April. Yeah.
哦，好，4月。
It had a release date of April, but it's not. They've delayed it until November. Yeah.
11月。
Crazy, right?
还有吗？所以现在电影院已经没有新的电影了。
I was really looking forward to that. Really. to 安静的地方。This is
境界啊。
This is my meaning, yeah.
那你的这个电影。
Yeah, the quiet place, yeah. I was really looking forward to going to see that.
哦，我完全没有。
Next Friday.
我完全没有。19号在台湾。
Yeah, it's supposed to be 19th. Yeah, but it's 19th in the UK as well.
哦，是吗？
It was a world
下个星期4了。
Yeah, Thursday. Sorry, yeah, but we would see it on Friday, I think.
哦，对。But 哇，没办法啦。
没办法。It was a worldwide release. Now, I will also say this, motherfucker. No, not to you. I just wanted to say that it was in my head. It was going to say that. Say it. I didn't want to say it. I will say this to you. Only 49 people in Taiwan have this. So actually, if we were going to go see a movie, it would be a great time to go and see it, especially in this Guojia, because this Guojia has a lot less cases of the coronavirus and people are a lot more careful.
在台中有1位。
Yeah, just one person. Yeah, 2 people, yeah. And 1 death, I think.
对。
But we can't because they've delayed it. So we can't go and see it. We can't go and see any movies actually because a lot of them are delayed.
Well, 现在 Netflix 他们可以开始就是给我们一些新的电影看了。Netflix 会是一个很好的 business 现在。
对啊。
他们会很赚钱。大家都开始狂买 Netflix.
Again, another one business stock's going to go up, right?
对啊，因为现在大家只能在家看了。对啊。
So it's great for online businesses. We're an online business.
是啊。
Yay!
好棒哦。
We don't have any stocks.
没有。
Okay. Maybe we should invest in our own stocks. We can't yet because we need to incorporate.
对，我们昨天有跟那个会计师 accountant 说话了，就是聊讨论我们到底要怎么开公司。
Yeah, 他开始我们的开会不好。
对，他们迟到，然后没有说对不起，然后就是一副。
Yeah, he was 12 minutes late.
对。
And didn't say sorry. That was really annoying.
对啊。好。
What else have I got? Okay, so just wanted to give you some numbers on COVID-19 while we're here. 135,000 people infected worldwide currently. 5K have nearly 5,000 people have died.
在哪里啊？
你要翻译吗
？135000人，135000人 in the world， 全世界吗
？Yep, 5,000 have died.
确诊了。OK，5000人死了。哦。
对 ，Italy have got
好可怕。
15000，
意大利15000个人，15000个人。
They 15,000 currently infected. In Iran, 10,000.
哦，10万，1万。
Yep, 1万. In South Korea,
南韩8000.
8,000. In Spain, 3,000.
西班牙3000.
Oh, by the way, you know that the Spanish 学生我有
Yeah.
His parents flew from Spain to Taiwan yesterday.
真的吗
Yeah, he said, my parents, my brother, sister, and mum are coming out, flying out here.
Did you stop
Of
你也不
course I
行。
couldn't. Are you not? I said, are you not worried? And I know I'm not worried. But a couple of days ago, I think Spain had 600. Now they've got 3,000. So they could be bringing.
完蛋了，
They could be bringing it.
你完蛋了。
But Taiwan, in the airports, I've read today even, Taiwan have testing all Uyghur
对
as they come in for the coronavirus when they
在机
enter.
场，对
And if they have it, they quarantine them
对
or send them back.
对， 有
有
很多的 cases 已经好像有一团吧，有一个 travel 怎么说 traveling group 不知道
tourist group.
他有一团好像从不知道哪一个国家意大利还是哪里回来台湾，然后全部都被 quarantine， 全部都被隔离。
Of course.
所以他的爸爸妈妈哥哥姐姐 I don't know 应该会被隔离吧。
I was like, dude, man, this is...
好笨，就是
I just don't do it. Don't get on. Not even if they didn't have it, being on that plane, they now could have it.
对啊。
Spain,
法国
France,
3000，
德国
3000，
US has
美国
1,800.
1800，
UK's got 600.
英国不对，对，英国600，
Yeah, and
台
Taiwan
湾49，
49, and China has
中
80,000.
国
But it's not growing.
80000
It's not growing very quickly. So I think it's kind of peaked at 80,000 now.
对啊，因为他们必须啊，他们 must， 他们必须要。
But you think about how long they've been working on it. Sorry, babe.
没关系，没关系。
Yeah, no, what does I need to use? But how long have they been working on the problem? They've known about this problem because it started. Because it started there. They've been working on this problem for a couple of months, a few months. And I think it started officially like November or something.
对啊。
And but so they've peaked. They've managed to control it at 80,000. Imagine where it's going to go in the other countries.
对啊。
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's interesting. I thought to myself, and I made a little
好可
note.
怕。
I made a little note over here that maybe this is a start of a new world.
你觉得真的吗？
Got to think of the positives.
好可怕。
Maybe this is the start of a new world. It's a new world. Like Jurassic Park, but when we're all inside with no dinosaurs, just all inside all the time and don't go out.
好可怕。
No, but maybe, can you imagine a world, right? Think about this as the future. Our world is an indoor world now because there's a virus, right?
还没啦，还没，快了的，几乎。
No. Imagine. This is,
imagine. 想象 OK.
So this is in the future. This is possible. This is hypothetical. I'm not saying right now. So let's say the coronavirus got really, really bad and the government said, right, everyone stays indoors. That's it. Everyone who can work from home needs to work from home. If you cannot work from home, you have to get a job working from home. No one's going out. People aren't going to school. You'll educate at home. We'll put on special government TV programs, blah, blah, blah. Now we're a race of humans that do not leave our house. Okay, now. Couple of things. One, we're going to get fat.
变很胖
Because
我们可以在家运动啊
Yeah, 运动, right? So we'd have to work out at home, I guess. Some kind of thing. But imagine what life would be like if we all could no longer touch each other. Right, so VR, that would get big. Because meeting people virtually and being online, that would be the big thing. That's how you would meet people.
我觉得所有的线上 online business 都会变，就是会变得非常的有钱。现在他们会变得很大。
But would we die out as a race? Would we die? Because
不会啊，为什么会？
Because you couldn't meet a woman to have babies.
也对耶。
So you couldn't go out to meet them.
对啊。
Or unless they were like, they got in a Tesla that automatically drove you to a location.
Yeah.
And then delivered you like a package to each other. Like in a tube. You just like got sucked up a tube and
好奇怪
but you had to be like sterilized completely. Maybe that would be the best way. But I'm just thinking that maybe it's the birth. Maybe it's not that serious. It is serious, obviously, but maybe it's not going to be that bad. We're all going to get it under control. And in 1 year's time, this will be like a story. Like, oh my God, you met me.
你还记得吗？对啊，
10,000 people died and it was really bad. And, in 10 years, we can say, oh, you remember that COVID-19 thing? You know, that was serious. So, and there'll be another one because there'll be another virus. The Earth will come up with another one to try and get us off.
一定会，它不会对抖一抖把我们抖掉。
Because I think the Earth is going to be fine. I saw a thing. This Guanbo is never going to end.
Yeah,
it's never going to end. This is a 很久的为什么 because we missed one.
We missed one.
I saw a tweet. Elon Musk liked it. It was like an animation of the 世界. and throughout history of the last 4 billion years. This is boring.
没有啊。
We've had 5 events that's happened to the world that wiped out mostly everything. 你知道吗？
哪5个？
5 times. I can't name them all because I don't know, but like the Ice Age was one of them.
冰河时期
Everything got cold, so mostly everything died, and then we had to
这就是为什么恐龙会死掉啊。
对 and we yeah, that's why the dinosaurs. Yeah, no, that was one of the reasons. But then before or after that, there was another one, like a meteor hit the Earth, a really big one, hit the Earth.
陨石
It covered, that was another one, and then there was the plates, the tectonic plates moved, the countries broke to bits,
对
and that fooked everything up because volcanoes exploded and
火山
right, and there's a bunch of those. There's 5 of them. This could be another one.
有可能
Maybe the next.
可是我觉得现在的 technique 这么的发达，我觉得大家还是会找到可以解决这个病毒的方法。我觉得啦，应该不会这么严重，因为你看那些 ice generation 这些都是 natural disaster， 就是都是天然天灾的，但是 virus 它是可以被 control。我觉得它是可以的啦。
The 病毒 you mean like that we can control the virus?
It can be controlled, it can be cured. 我希望，当然是希望了，我不想要那么快死掉。
Yeah, I think probably
我好想活。
This might not be the one that destroys us, but like there will be some kind of virus that comes out that affects something that we can't do anything about, like our food. Like we can no longer grow crops, or it affects cattle, some kind of.
给我一点希望嘛 ，Give me some hope. 不要这么的
Give you some hope.
对啊，不要这么的 depressed.
Well, no, I just think
好可怕
something like this has happened 5 times so far in the history of the world, right? It's going to happen again at some point, and then it doesn't wipe everything out. It wipes most. Like one of them wiped out like 80% of life on Earth. So it's going to happen. I don't think it's COVID-19, but imagine though.
我不要啊
Like we'd be okay in a way because we've already got a little family, but imagine all the people who don't. If you're at home on your own.
对啊，好可怜哦。
Or whatever, and you now got to stay indoors all the time with VR and Minecraft. I mean, come on, think about the worlds you could build.
我是比较担心小孩子的教育 ，children's education.
I mean, yeah.
对啊
Yeah, I mean,
因为其实在小孩在家里面，如果爸爸妈妈他们都会比较 like Daddy I wanna play games， 他们就会比较没有那么的认真They will not be serious to us.
No.
对啊，就算我们要教他，我们要教他写字，我们要教他什么，他们都会不要，我要玩，不要，然后我们就对啊，而且他们也不知道要怎么跟同侪互动啊 ，They won't have friends， 他们也不知道要怎么跟
They'll miss that social point. Yeah.
对啊。
Yeah, I also read that some billionaires have locked themselves in big underground bunkers
真的
to
做什么
hide away from the virus, and they'll come out when it's finished.
好的
All right, you do that. Good luck, buddy.
好幸运哦
It's interesting.
It's lucky, isn't it?
But I think my point would be interesting to a billionaire. Like if you went into a bunker and then you came out and then you realized your money's not worth anything anymore because there's no world anymore. So what's the point? What would the point be then if you're locked away only to come out in 10 years' time where everyone's turned into zombies or you know what I mean? Or we're all weird creatures now. They come out and suddenly they're not billionaires anymore because their companies have been destroyed.
哇，那就这样啊，他们也不能做什么。
Yeah,
What
I
can
mean,
they do?
well,
他们就是OK 好。
Well, I can tell you. I mean, if the virus did get everybody, money's pointless.
当然呀，
It's basically
一定会。
pointless. Food is probably the most important thing. Food and shelter will be the most important thing to everybody. And I guess toilet paper. So
是的，
go
大家
grab some toilet paper.
卫生纸买卫
Or
生
buy a
纸。
bidet. Wash your bum in the shower.
对啊，水啦。
All right, so you want to go? I can see you got your body language.
对啊，因为我要上课啊。
有吗？
我要上课啊。
Oh yeah, in 25 minutes.
对。
Okay, cool beans. All right. Okay, so this has been a little bit of a longer one. But 谢谢你们, and sorry to go along on so much about the virus.
很多
But
很
we
多
have to
资
talk
讯
about it. We have to
对
talk about it because
我们希望大家都知道这是一个 serious issue，
Yeah.
绝对 it's not just flu or common cold， 不是，它现在已经变成了一个非常严重的一个问题了，所以大家请你们一定要保护好自己，才能保护好大家。
Yeah. But listen, on the upside, if you are bored and you are sitting at home, you can chat to us. That'd be super cool. You can do that a couple of ways. One, you can email us at
chat@mandarinmonkey.com.
Or you can support us if you like on Patreon, patreon.com/Mandarin Monkey. And you can join us. It's $5 a month. And then you get a bunch of stuff and you can come and join in the chat. Or $10 a month is you can come and join a hangout. Or do private lessons.
是的。
Oh, by the way, do we do free lessons?
有啊。
You're shitting me. Do we?
现在还有 free lessons.
Free lessons?
对啊。
Okay, how many?
Free.
How many free lessons?
很多。
What?
Unlimited.
No,
没有数字。
No.
哦，几个？一个人几个？一个人2个 free lessons.
That's better. Okay, so just to be super clear about that, there's 2 free lessons, not unlimited free lessons. That would be...
不是啦，我以为你说我们 provide 几个。
No.
不是。
Yeah, no, what it is,
Okay,
yeah.
是你可以有一个人有两堂 free lesson.
We have 2 free lessons to give you.
对，第一堂是 level check， 就是我会跟你聊很多的问题，问你很多的问题。然后在第2堂就是我会选一个比较适合你的教材，然后帮你上课。
Absolutely.
对啊，让你试上看看。
You can go and grab your free lesson. There's no pressure, dudes. Like, go and grab your free lessons. www.mandarinmonkey.com/free lessons.
没错。
And on that page, I have put the calendar. I've put our schedule on that page. You can book straight from that page.
没错。
You don't even click the button and go through to something anymore. You don't even have to make that effort. You just book it on that page. How easy is that? Really easy.
很简单。
Go get it. Okay. You got anything else?
爱你们，希望你们都健康，保护好自己，待在家，不要出去，在家工作。
Oh, be safe, okay?
对，安全。
If you're interested in getting online test, OCT, click on the link below. Okay?
是的，谢谢你们，
爱你们
谢谢你们收听，谢谢你们收看，希望你们一切都好，下次见，拜拜。
Bye.